Titancraft.
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 23 of season 10 of Titancraft, which is Tango Tech's Patreon pay-to-play server. If you'd like to join this amazing community, I'll have a link in the description below. Also, come follow me on Twitch. I'll have a link in the description below for that as well. See all the shenanigans and video spoilers that sometimes happens during my streams. Not as much lately, it seems like, but you know, who knows? It could turn to chaos at any moment here on this, on any stream or any video we make. But anyways, we're starting this video right at the end of the last episode here. And the first thing we're going to do in this episode is we're probably going to get rid of this center plate here, or part of it, and start building our creeper farms. I need 8 small ones. And we are not going to get the fireworks working in this episode as much as I want to. I need to see how much gunpowder these smaller creeper farms are going to let's jump up here, are going to produce. Because we don't need a ton of gunpowder, we just need like a trickle of it. And we're going to put it right under here. This is underneath our potion brewer here. But we're going to put it under here, probably a few blocks down. This is going to have to, actually this whole plate needs to come down a few blocks actually, unfortunately. And that's not going to be easy. Actually, it's not that bad because we can pull water and start building. We can throw water down there. There's nothing that water's going to mess up. But anyways, we're probably going to, the top of the creeper farms are probably going to be the layer we're standing on actually. Just because I might want to end up hiding this eventually, because we are going to put a roof on this. And the problem is that I built it too tall. I should have built it like 2 blocks shorter than it is. Because this right here is actually the surface level, as you can see. So that's actually not good. And I built it right up to that level. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with this yet. But we're not going to be working down here too much. I'm just going to do the creeper farm first, probably. And just get those out of the way. Because I don't think a creeper farm is actually going to take too long. And one thing I want to do too, and the reason why we're going to build them all under like this center platform, because all these fireworks are going to eventually get fed into this line here. I want them to come up the middle, and then I'll probably have to have it kind of juke around this way so I can get into the hopper that's next to the dispenser over here. But anyway, that's later. I don't have to worry about that right now. I can figure that out later. But yeah, this center platform is going to have to go, which is going to make this a lot brighter down here too, because this is where all that light's coming from, is from this circle right here. But anyways, that's something I'll figure out here in a little bit. I'm not too worried about that right now. I just wanted to kind of go over what the plan was for today. Let's see if we can get out of here. It's not the easiest place to get out of. I'll run over here to the portal area. There we go. But one of the things I need to design first are the 6 like towers that are going to be up here. Like, there's going to be one pretty much where the pillars are. I'm going to have it be an extension. So it'll be like one here and one here. And then there'll be another one over here. Like right in here. Oh, yeah. But you get the idea. It's going to be 6 and they're going to be spread around. In the same distance around that the pillars on the bottom were. I'm not going to put the pillar up over here because the large tube that I'm going to design to go around this base needs to kind of go over here as well. And then when the tube gets over here, the tube is going to have to split up into, I don't know, well, was it 6 different pipes here? Oh, 8 different pipes. Because we have one on the front of this thing as well. Like this right here, this little coupling right here. I want the tube to all feed into this, and I'm going to try to do it to make it look kind of neat. I don't know if I'll do both sides the same, but I might. Just out of trying to keep the pattern. I don't know. This whole thing isn't symmetrical. Like part of it, like this is this side is symmetrical to this side on the bottom, but the top it's not symmetrical, which I like. Like it's symmetrical, but it's not at the same time. If that makes sense at all. But anyways, I need to get that in because I really need to do some like groundwork on the outside of this thing. I got to looking up here when I was flying around. It feels weird being up here after spending like a month in the hole down there as well. The mountain's going to have to get pushed back quite a bit still. Or maybe I can just have the pipe kind of look like it it's going to the side of the mountain as well. I don't know. We'll have to see, because I don't mind this as much. The part that I didn't like was this flat face over here against this. So you would just see like a flat cliff over here, kind of like what it is right here. But I'll definitely have to do some more terraforming or landscaping. Gosh, I got to stop saying terraforming. I'm going to do some more landscaping around here to make this look a little better too once all the pipe is in. That's why I ended up just kind of stopping working on it over here, because I had landscaped all this during like 3 or 4 live streams around the edge here to make it look a little more natural. But we still have to do all the way around the edges of this. This is just like future plans of like what we still have to do at the base. And I'm probably just going to turn all this into land, unfortunately. I was thinking about keeping this water. This will stay water over here, obviously. It's because it's a big area. But I can't really mess with this wall because there's a lot of redstone down here. So, yeah. But anyways, what I got to do now, I got to design these things. I got to get I think I'm going to build the creeper farms first. I think that's what I was talking about. That way I can kind of, while I'm designing, I can be AFK over here, like in the center down here, on top of that glass platform that I like to be up on top of. Like right down here. Probably just all AFK here after I get the creeper farms going. I don't think the creeper farms are going to take too long to build, even though there's 8 of them. Oh, that's something I should go over too real quick. I want to put all the entity creating farms closer together. That way, the travel time on the entities is slower, so to help keep the entities down around the base. Flowing entities aren't as much of a big deal, but they can be if there's like a lot of them. And I have a feeling with 4 different firework factories over here, and the firework factory is going to be centralized, close to where the dispensers are over here. So there'll be one probably like right underneath these 5, and then another one underneath these 5 over here, and then another one over here, and we'll have to have everything feeding into those. That way, whenever they're, I don't know if the fireworks actually, because we have to put the fireworks when they come out of the firework factory in the splitters. And I'll get into more of that later. I'm really talking a lot in this episode, aren't I? But I'm just kind of going over with you guys what's left to do on the base. There is a lot to do, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna build the creeper farms first. That way, when I'm designing, the rest of it's that's gonna be on top. I think I can get out this way. That's how I dropped down here, wasn't it? And my short-term memory is horrible. There we go. Oh, it tricked me. Get up here. Ow, ow. Anyways, yeah. Let me build some stuff. Boy, Bobby is being a right pain today. I can't get him to load the spot right there. But anyways, we've got most of it loaded down here. I just wanted to show you the creeper farms, the 8 different creeper farms that look like the same thing. But anyways, these are all going to go to different places. Some going to go to create fireworks. Some going to go to creating the big balls for the brakes, like one on each side and everything, basically. But anyways, I might actually reduce the number of firework dispensers we have up top. Let's go up top real quick. Where are we at? There we go. I wanted to mention one thing while we're down here too. One thing I want to change down here is change these andesite bricks right here, these 2 columns, into tinted glass so I can see as they fall. But I don't know how much I'm going to actually be down here either, though. So, anyways, let's fly up here to the top. Close this door. I don't know why I'm closing the door. I'm going to go right back in it, I'm sure, at some point. I also have a shell to put around those things, too, like decorative shells. So, I'll get to that at some point. Probably not this episode, but we'll see. But also up top, it's turning daytime. I decided to push this mountain all the way back here, over here, to get the thingy in. There we go. Load in, Bobby. He's being slow today. But anyways, yeah, the land is prepared and ready to go. So the whole pipe will fit in here. This thing is gigantic. I'm not worried about like filling this yet right here because I'm not sure what blocks I'm gonna be using up here. Probably grass blocks more than likely. But all the trees are going up here. All the cherry trees over here are all up in the way of the tower that's going to be like right over here. But yeah. Anyways, what I'm going to do is put the footprint in over here, and we'll kind of go from there. I might get the whole pipe in today, or should I say today? And that makes me feel like this build is going to be like such a quick build, but it's really not. It's just, this is a gigantic build. Like I said, let me get the footprint in, and then you kind of start seeing how big this build is actually going to be. All right, we got the footprint in here. Oh, come on, Bobby. I've been standing here for like 5 minutes, and Bobby's not wanting to work today. But anyways, we got the footprint in here. You can kind of see what's going on. Anywhere where you see the things jutting out like this, that's where one of the towers is going to be. And I do realize that these 2 towers right here, 2 towers of Lord of the Rings, no. These 2 towers are very close to our portal building over here, but whatever. It's going to stay that way. Also, until I was talking to Grim, I did not know how rare this cat was. This black cat. It's very rare. Oh, tablet. You know what? My tablet hasn't done anything all day. All day. And as soon as I press that record button, boom. But anyways, yeah, it's the same on both sides. I got to get rid of this netherrack line here. We've kind of been keeping it here because that's where the original line was for underneath. But anyways, I got to fill all this in with like dirt and stuff like that as well. There's a lot to do. I want to have these pipes built before we're done with this episode. I think we're going to start over there and come over here. I'm going to try to do a time lapse. My time lapses have been... my flashback mod has been not working for me the last couple times I've tried. But it's been a while, and when I tried to use it, it was the recordings were really old. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm going to try it again, but I'm not making any promises. Hopefully you'll see a time lapse starting right now. Alright, this thing is done. Well, the wall is anyways, that goes around our base here. Which will keep the baddies out, at least on the sides where the wall is. I mean, there's going to be some other things going on over here. I don't think we'll get to it this episode or next episode. As I hiccup. My goodness. But anyways, as you see the gaps in there, now you can see where the tower's going to go a little easier here. But yeah, I mean, you can't really tell it. I guess you can't really see it if you're just walking around in the center here. But if you're way up here like this and look down, oh yeah. Let's go up a couple more rockets here as it turns nighttime on us. Oh yeah, I actually like that a lot. I like the copper little detail block that I put in here. I copied this little detail here, and all the trapdoors are open right now because I'm waiting for the copper to oxidize, and it'll just be easier for me when I go back over it if the trapdoors are open. So Anita, that's not your cue to go close them all, you jerk. We'll get to Anita of Anita here in a second. But this is where I copied it from. I did use trapdoors all the way around in here. I decided not to do that because the trapdoors, oh my gosh. It would have been nuts around the side here, but it would have been so many. Just because this is such a big area here. But anyways, now let's get to what Anita did. Anita pranked her own base. Guys, Anita's one of my base mates. And she pranked the base. As you can tell on the footpath here. You know, it's not so bad here. You can still walk around. You know, it's not a big deal. You can walk over them. Whatever. Well, mostly. Except for on the half side. But anyways. Yeah, I didn't realize it was all the way out here. And it's all the way up to the... Oh, my gosh. It's even in the portal. Oh, Anita. Did she get the inside of the portal, too? Nope, she didn't get in here. Thankfully. This is going to take so long to clean up. But it's in the storage area, too. And this is just the worst in here. Like, you don't think it would be that bad? It's just trapdoors and some pressure plates. But what does pressure plates do to trapdoors? They flip them. So I can't walk in here. And I haven't been able to clean it up because I wanted to show you guys what she did. She always finds some new way to troll me. Like, you would think it'd all be... Like, she's too smart for her own good. Too clever. At least she didn't get all the way around inside of here. But yeah, this has been a right pain. This is the way I've been getting around. I've just kind of been jungle lighting to kind of jump over everything. But these will all be gone here in a little bit. But anyways, we're going to head over to... Jesus. Anita! We're going to head over to Spawn real quick because there's something we're going to do over there. We've got to get back into our statues. One an episode here. But we're going to do a different kind of statue this time. And let me get to Spawn and I'll explain it. Alright, we're back at Spawn here. We have something to do here. They've opened it up to make some balloons the mods have. And I am going to participate in this. I have an idea. I haven't got it designed yet. I just wanted to come over here and show you guys. Real quick, the ones that have been built, they're really awesome. I don't know who built which ones. I know Frode built that one. Ducky built the flamingo one. This one, I don't know. That one... Wait, that's the Easter one. That's the regular one. I believe Yada built the Team Rocket balloon up here. I think that's Team Rocket anyways. I don't know Pokemon. I'm too old for Pokemon. Sorry, guys. But anyway, I don't know who did the 20-sided die. That's Frode, of course, because that's just Frode's face. There's somebody up here working on one. I don't know who built this one. And I'm not sure who built this one. I've seen it in the Discord who's built it, but I just don't know. But anyways, we're going to build one somewhere in here, too, I think. Yeah. Well, like I said, I have an idea for it. Oh, I haven't even been to this is Celebration Island, I believe. I've never been there. But anyways, what I'm going to do is just kind of get it built real quick and show you guys what I come up with. And like I said, I haven't actually designed this yet. Hey. But anyways, yeah, I think that'll be fun. Who's up here working? Mars. Okay, but anyways, yeah. Well, our balloon is done over here. I don't know if you can tell which one is ours or not. But yeah, it's cursed for sure. I didn't realize the head was going to look so decapitated. And one of the things that I might change in the future is I might put arms off of this thing. I don't know if I'll put them up here, like hanging down there, or coming off here or something like that. I think the arms will make it look a little better, but this thing is so weird. It's like it's supposed to be a pair of underwear. That's the balloon. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. And since it's so big, it didn't even have the farts coming out of the top of it. But yeah, we got two flames in here. But I still have to place two more little buttons here. I went ahead and added the pink concrete. I usually do these. This isn't a real statue, so we'll just do it this way. This is kind of a statue. This is like a partial. But this would have been a hard thing to get to place the pink concrete without just making a platform again. But I don't know. You guys can probably tell what I'm getting ready to do at the base. Work on some stone stuff. But anyways, yeah. That's going to do it for this episode today. We'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Man, looks like it's about to turn nighttime again already. But anyways, guys, have a good day or night. Bye.